Makoto! You're late! Hurry up!
This scenery brings back memories.
I'm gonna help you, for sure.
Help me? Somehow, a fourth grader, Seiya, said that to me, even though we're both now high school students.
Makoto, that's enough. Get up. I can't believe you're still in bed after I came home from work. I know it's your summer break, but staying home every single day doesn't do your body any good.
Oh, it was only a dream.
By the way, you got a postcard from your grandma. She's worried about you, you know.
Grandma, I miss her.
Makoto, how have you been? You must have grown up. I hope to see you again.
Grandma. My name is Makoto, and I'm a sophomore in high school. I moved out of the countryside to the city for my parents' work when I was in the 4th grade. I stopped attending classes in middle school because I had a hard time getting used to city life. I managed to enter high school here, but I keep missing school. I decided to visit my grandma in the countryside to clear my head.
Makoto? You must be Makoto, right?
Eh?
I missed you so much!
Whoa! Wait a minute. Who are you?
Have you forgotten about me? It's Saya! Saya from next door!
Seiya? Seiya the tomboy?
Rude! I thought I looked a little more feminine nowadays.
The girl who showed up was Seiya, my childhood friend I used to play with until I moved out in elementary school. I didn't recognize her because the Seiya I knew was a mischievous tomboy. How could she become so pretty in just a few years?
Hey, can you not stare at me like that?
Sorry.
Meow. Huh? Did you just hear a cat meowing?
I did. I wonder where it is.
Meow.
Look! Over there!
We can't risk it getting swept away. We gotta save it!
With that, Seiya rushed to the kitty alone. I quickly pulled up the box with the kitty inside, and I was about to jump into the water before even thinking about it. Seiya? Seiya, come on! I need to give her mouth to mouth.
Do you wanna kiss me? Promise me you'll marry me, though.
Seiya, did you fake passing out?
Wow, Makoto. I never thought you were that bold.
That's not it! I was just gonna give you mouth to mouth. Why would you say that when I was trying to save you?
You're right. Sorry. Thank you for saving me. You were so cool, Makoto. We both are wet, but I'm glad the kitty is safe.
Yeah, thank goodness. I'm relieved you and the kitty are both okay.
What's wrong? You both are soaking wet.
We saved the kitty from getting swept away by the water.
But we're almost dry. Thanks to the heat outside, we're okay.
Seiya and I were still pretty wet, but Grandma warmly welcomed us into her home.
Thank you for coming, Makoto. I haven't seen you for a while, and now you look like a grown-up. I'm surprised you showed up all wet, though.
Grandma, I'm sorry I didn't visit you often.
It's all right, Makoto. I bet you were surprised to see Saya all pretty, huh?
Yeah.
Really? Do you mean it?
Don't ask me again.
You never visited here ever since you moved. I thought you'd forgotten about me and I'd never see you again.
I just didn't get a chance to come to visit, that's all. I can't tell them I've been a shut-in all these years.
Well, make yourself at home, you two.
Grandma said that and stepped out.
Hey, Makoto. Have you got a girlfriend yet?
Girlfriend? Never in my life.
Aw, is the country boy having a hard time getting a city girl? How sad.
What about you then? Do you have a boyfriend?
Do you want to know?
I mean, it's not fair you keep asking me and don't tell me anything about you.
It's a secret.
That's not fair.
Anyways, how long are you gonna stay here?
For a week.
Just 1 week? Why don't you relax and enjoy the country life more?
I've got a lot of homework to do, you know.
Boo! You should have brought them here. I was hoping to spend more time with you so we can catch up.
Seiya got all sulky saying that, and it reminded me of her from the old times. She might look all girly on the outside, but she was still the same Seiya I knew on the inside.
You know what? I'll adopt this kitty. My mom loves cats too, so I'm sure she'll be okay with it. I'll name her Mako, because I met her on the day I met you again, Makoto. It's a female kitty, so it's Mako.
Eh? You're naming her after me?
Yeah, and I feel like I'm with you all the time.
But I felt like I was back in time. But this isn't where I'm going back.
But what?
Nothing. I started to wish I could stay here. The following night, Seiya showed up with a big watermelon.
This reminds me of the old times. When we were younger, we used to eat watermelon together here.
Yeah, Grandma would often wait for us with watermelon slices when we came home after playing outside.
Hey, Makoto. I'm part of a basketball club with 3 members. We can't participate in tournaments, but it's fun playing 3-on-3. You can check us out if you'd like. You're more than welcome to come, because everybody knows you.
Well, I'll stay here and relax. Thanks for the invite, though.
Always. Hey, would you care to join the watermelon seed spitting contest? You used to spit seeds at me, remember? You were such a rude little boy.
I'm not a little kid who does that kind of thing anymore.
Boring! I'll try then.
Wait! If you're that close, the seed is gonna hit me in the face and that's gonna hurt! Don't make that kissing face. My heart is beating so fast.
Makoto, stop being a party pooper. Make the same face and play with me.
There was no way I could do that. Things got awkward, so I quickly changed the subject. I can see the stars so clearly here. They look so beautiful.
I hear people can't see the stars much in the city. Is that true?
Yep. The ground is too bright, and the air is too dirty to see anything in the sky.
Actually, I like the countryside better than the city.
Hey, Seiya, your legs! I can see your, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I sit like this out of habit. I didn't think much of it because I never really talked to boys alone like this. Plus, I'm too comfortable with you.
Wait, where is this going?
Makoto, there's a festival coming up in 3 days. Do you want to come with me?
Festival?
Yeah, we used to go together every year. It's been a while, so I think it'll be fun. Are you in?
Sure. Seiya continued to visit me until the day of the festival. We worked in the field together and went to a candy store together. The relaxing ambience of the countryside comforted me. On the day of the festival, Seiya looked stunning in her yukata.
I can feel summer when I see fireworks.
It's been forever since I saw fireworks.
Aren't there a lot of firework festivals in the city?
Actually, ever since I moved to the city, I haven't been to school much. I just don't fit in at school. It's too painful to be with others, and I don't even get out of my room these days.
I see.
I came back here to clear my head because I thought I could find a way to change myself. But I regret it now.
How come?
Because I want to stay here. I don't want to go back to the city.
Then don't! Your family and I want you to be happy. If you're not happy over there, you can stay here forever. I don't want you to go back to the city, Makoto. I want to be with you forever. I've been in love with you since we were in elementary school.
Eh?
Please don't leave my side again.
Seiya? I wonder if my parents would get mad at me if I stayed here.
They won't. We all want you to be happy. To tell you the truth, your mom talked to me about you a while ago. She wanted me to convince you to live in the countryside.
Eh?
Your grandma, mom, and I worked together to make this happen.
Then, when you said you liked me, was that part of the plan just to make me stay here?
Don't be silly. That part is true. I've been worried that you might have a girlfriend ever since you moved.
Sorry, I had no clue. Thank you for caring about me. That's what I like about you.
Well, I guess I'll forgive you if you kiss me.
Okay. After that, I chose to live with my grandma in the countryside and transferred to the same high school as Seiya when the second term began.
Makoto, you're late. Hurry up or we'll be late.
Ah, jeez. I took Meiko with me, but what am I gonna do? I'm so happy that I can live with my favorite person in my favorite place.
Ugh.
This is a certain high school. Even though the school bell has already rung, there's a latecomer trying to climb over the school gate. Mimi Suzumura, you're late again today?
It's none of your business.
Of course it is! I'm the chairman of the Public Morals Committee, and I have a duty to maintain order in this school.
That's stupid.
This is the 6th time this month, do you understand that? It's the 48th time you've been late since you moved up to the next grade.
Oh yeah? Then with 2 more tardies, it'll be my 50th.
Do you understand the severity of what that means? You act like this day in and day out with no shred of remorse.
You know what they say? Promises and rules are meant to be broken.
That's just a bad excuse to do whatever you want. Why can't you see that rules are the key to a harmonious and happy school life?
Shut up.
What do you mean, shut up? That's rude.
Is it not disrespectful for someone to impose his own righteousness and yell at a classmate? Mr. Chairman of the Public Morals Committee? Well then.
Dang it. Curse you, Mimi Suzumura. There were no words of apology from the habitual latecomer, and it made me tremble with anger. I was patrolling the hallways during lunch break when... Hey, you! Your skirt needs to be below your knees. You boys, over there! You can't bring manga into school. You're only supposed to read things related to your studies. This is absolutely outrageous. All of these school rules should be obeyed all the time. I've been getting a bit of pleasure from discovering school rules violations. Mimi!
You again?
What's with that cardigan? You should be wearing your school uniform.
Does it really matter? Yeah, you're always getting angry over such silly things. It's super annoying.
Of course it matters. The smallest deterioration of public morals can lead to pandemonium.
Okay then, shall I take it off then?
Whoa! This smells... It smells so good. What am I thinking? She's making fun of me, that delinquent fool! I didn't know what to do with the cardigan she threw away, so I took it home with me. That night, I had a dream.
Seiji?
What on earth? Mimi? What's wrong? You're suddenly so calm.
You're always paying extra attention to me, but that's only because you want me to pay you more attention too, isn't it?
What? No, that's stupid! Are you wearing that cardigan again? I warned you that it was against school rules.
Again with that. But it's okay. If you want me to take off my clothes so badly, shall I take off everything but the cardigan?
Hey, wait! Stop! Don't take it off! Don't take it off! Gah! I was woken up from my dream when the clock struck 8 a.m. the next morning. This is the worst! I never thought I'd be late! I need to make it on time to keep my credibility as chairman of the Public Morals Committee! That's Mimi. Why is she with such small children? Even though I was in a hurry, I couldn't help but be curious, so I followed her. Are those her illegitimate children? No way. Oh no, I'm gonna be late! Her life isn't important. I need to get to school now! Mimi?
Huh? You're the chairman of the Public Morals Committee. You're always telling people off for being late, but it looks like you're gonna be late today too.
Well, that's 'cause you're...
What about me?
No, I mean...
I guess I win today. Bye.
That's big talk for someone who engages in impure sexual intercourse.
Huh?
I saw you taking those kids to kindergarten. You're supposed to be concentrating on your studies. Having illegitimate children is a serious violation of the rules.
Were you stalking me?
Don't be ridiculous!
Which one of us is being rude?
Stop it!
This has nothing to do with you.
Yes, it does. I want to give this back to you. What's with her face? It's her fault. She doesn't follow the rules. I just want everyone to follow the rules. A few nights later, I stopped by a convenience store on my way home from my after-school study program. What? Is that Mimi? Working part-time is also against school rules, isn't it? That girl is a total delinquent, both inside and outside of school. Hey, give me a box of cigarettes.
Do you have something to verify your age, sir?
Shut up. I didn't bring any ID.
We can only sell cigarettes to adult customers. If you don't have an ID with you now, please come back when you do.
Shut up! Who the heck do you think you are? Idiots like you only work part-time to buy stuff for a guy, right? Sell me the cigarettes! I feel like I might have been just as mean to her as that guy. Sir, please show her something that verifies your age. What? Screw you! Please just follow the rules and show her some ID. This has nothing to do with you. Rules exist to protect yourself and others. How can you say that you're an adult if you don't follow the rules? You're not ready to smoke cigarettes. The guy noticed that the other customers and staff were looking at him with reproach and walked out of the store in a huff.
Are you okay?
Oh, no, not really.
Let's go.
Where? Mimi dragged me out of the store.
Here, this is for you. Just take it.
I don't want it.
You saved me. You deserve it. We sometimes get customers like that, but I can never rely on the other store employees to back me up in those situations.
It must be tough.
Yeah, but it's my job to some extent, so I have to live with it.
I'm sorry about the other day.
For what? Is it for accusing me of having illegitimate children or of having impure sexual intercourse?
Both of those things.
I'm used to being looked down at. Aren't my boys cute?
Oh, they look a lot like you.
They're supposed to, right? It's 'cause they're brothers, though.
Your brothers?
They're my younger brothers. They are twins and they fight all the time, so it's hard for me to deal with them sometimes.
Why do you have to take them to kindergarten?
We come from a single-parent household. My father passed away a few years ago, and my mother works early in the morning, so I have to take them to kindergarten. No matter how early we start getting ready, I can't get them to move as fast as I want them to. That's why I'm never on time for school. But it's better than my mom being late for work.
I didn't know that.
I work this part-time job so I can buy birthday presents for my brothers. I was only hired a short while ago, so please don't mention it at school.
Birthday presents for your brothers.
I didn't really have another choice. I don't get much allowance. Also, superhero toys for two brothers are very expensive.
Is there a reason you were wearing a different cardigan?
The cardigans were designated to wear by the school are very expensive, so I didn't want to burden my mother with the extra expenses.
I had no idea. I just kept yelling at you. You were always breaking the rules, but it was always just to help out your family. I think your personality is, beautiful.
What?
Anyway, now that I understand your reasons for breaking the rules, I'll make sure to take good care of you.
What do you mean by take good care of me?
It means what it means. Anyway, I'm gonna go home. Thanks for the drink. Have a safe trip home.
Thank you too, Seiji.
The next morning. Mimi, you're late again this morning.
The chairman of the Public Morals Committee is late too? That's unusual.
I had something to do.
What is it that you had to do?
This is a gift to commemorate your 50th time being late to school.
Why?
It was sarcastic. Please be careful about being late in the future. What?
So you dropped by the cake store first thing in the morning for this? Was the store even open? Did you have to force them to open by banging on the door?
Don't be so rude. I called them last night and explained that I needed them to open early for me.
Thanks, Seiji.
Get away from me! Regular classmates shouldn't get this close to each other.
It's okay. There's no rule against it, is there?
Oh. What will happen between Mimi and me? That's up to me, but even the chairman of the Public Morals Committee is allowed to fall in love, isn't he? My name is Yuki Izumi. People think I'm still in high school because of my looks, but I'm a 21-year-old working adult. I've always wanted to have a career in design because I like cute things, and thankfully I got a job at a major advertising agency. However... Alright, I'm finally done with entering all the data I was supposed to. Looks like I can go home on time for the first time in a long time. Huh? Perfect timing, Yuki. Please get these done as well. All these documents starting now? Do you have anything to complain about? This is the manager of our department, Mr. Tanaka. I expected that I could handle design tasks, but he always forces me to do odd jobs. I believe that someone else could complete the data entry. What? Are you telling me you don't want to complete the task I'm telling you to? No, it's not that. But it's been over a year since I joined this company, so I'd love to get involved in design projects. Stop! Lower-level employees are supposed to do what they're told to do, without complaining. But... the extra data entry lasted until midnight after all. I missed the last train. How much would it cost to take a taxi home from here? I was at a park after midnight, lost in my own thoughts, when... Whoa!
I can't drink anymore.
A beautiful stranger suddenly fell on my lap. Whoa, I can smell a lot of alcohol. Are you okay?
I told you that I can't drink anymore. I give up.
Please pull it together. You're not at a bar.
Who are you? You're so cute, like a pop star. You're my type. I don't recall seeing a cute boy like you working here.
You know, this is not a bar, and I'm not a bartender. What do I do? She's completely drunk. I don't really want to get involved, but I can't leave a woman alone here. Maybe we should go to the police station or something.
Huh? Police station? What did I do? I'm going home right now.
But are you sure you can walk home like that?
Then why don't you walk me home? You have a pretty face, but you're a guy, right?
Huh? Excuse me, miss, but I don't even know where you live.
I'm Akina, not Miss. I live nearby. I'll show you where I live, so just walk me home, please.
Is she sure about this? This is how I ended up walking Akina home that night. Akina's apartment was a 5-minute walk from the park. Akina, you're home.
Thanks. Hey, bring me some water from the fridge.
We just met. Are you sure about letting me into your home so casually?
You're cute and a gentleman. I like you already, so I don't mind.
Okay, then thanks for having me. Here you go. Whoa, what are you doing?
I was gonna change because it's hot and I smelled like alcohol.
Please at least do it where I can't see.
I feel so much better now. You helped me sober up quite a bit, thanks.
That's good. Well, I'll get going then.
Hey, wait! You haven't even introduced yourself yet. What's your name?
I'm Yuki Izumi.
Do you have a girlfriend?
What? Why do I have to tell you that?
Just because. So, do you?
No, I don't.
I see. By the way, why were you at the park in the middle of the night? You're not a homeless person in a suit, are you?
Well...
What's going on? If you need someone to talk to, I'm here to listen. It's the least I can do to thank you for walking me home.
Wait, Akina, you're too close.
It's fine. Just talk to me.
Well... I told Akina that I was having a difficult time at my current workplace, including my relationship with my manager.
What's that? You have an unbelievably terrible boss.
I studied design at a vocational school and even won a prize in a contest back then. That's why I was thrilled when I got this job, but...
It turned out that the company was super unethical. But that's so cool you won a prize. I'd love to see your work.
I have some of them saved on my tablet. Here's the piece I submitted to the contest.
That's so adorable. Yuki, did you design this?
Yes. I love cute things. I'm a man, so I know it's weird.
It's not weird at all. You're talented. Hey, Yuki, if you're serious about working in design, how about working for my company?
Your company? What do you mean? CEO?
I may not look like it, but I run an advertising agency. It's not a huge company, but we have a lot of clients who focus on advertising for female audiences, so I'm sure you do great as a designer.
I had no idea Akina worked in the same field as me. She's a CEO at this young age? I appreciate the offer, but I'm not sure what my manager would say if I told him that I'd quit.
Don't you worry about a thing. I can teach you an adult way of handling stuff like this.
An adult way?
Yeah, I'll give you a lesson on adult stuff.
What she meant by adult stuff was about using a resignation agency to quit my job. I see it now. Just like that, I was able to quit my job without even facing my manager at all, thanks to Akina's assistance. And a few weeks later...
Everyone, meet Yuki Izumi. He'll be joining our company starting today. Please help him learn all about what we do.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Yuki Izumi. I'm looking forward to working with you all.
You're so cute. You look like you're still in high school. Our office finally has someone nice to look at. Gosh, Yuki isn't a mascot. Guys, get to work! Get to work!
Wow, the vibe here is completely different from the previous office. Maybe it's because of how Akina is. She's the CEO, but she's not bossy at all.
Hey, are you mesmerized by everyone here?
No, it's not like that.
You're blushing! So cute.
Please don't tease me.
I'd like to have you help us design a poster for a new cafe that's opening up. We're trying to attract young female audiences, so it'd be great to show your taste.
Akina is like a completely different person at work. She's beautiful and reliable. She seems like a skilled businesswoman.
Yuki, are you listening?
I'm sorry.
What's going on? Were you mesmerized by me this time?
I was thinking that you seemed very different from the other night when you had too much to drink.
Gosh, please forget about it right now. This client has requested an appealing design that grabs women's attention. Don't you think it's a perfect project for you?
This client?
Do you know them?
Yes, it's one of the clients my previous company has.
Then we should get fired up even more. We're gonna make the best design ever and bring your ex-employer to its knees.
Am I gonna make it?
Don't be so negative before you even try it. If this project succeeds, I'll give you a special treat.
What?
So let's do our best together.
Yes. A special treat from Akina? Now that would motivate me so much! After that, Akina and I made every effort to make the project successful. Working in design was more fun than I'd imagined. And I even enjoy working overtime, which I used to hate before. Maybe this color scheme works better. But I could use a bit more pink since we're targeting women.
Good work.
Oh, Akina.
I appreciate you working hard, but long hours could hurt your health, you know?
Thank you. I'm just so happy that you've given me the design job I've always dreamed of. Actually, I was thinking about the color scheme, and I'd love to hear your opinion.
Sure, let me take a look. Wow, it's so cute! I see the overall color scheme is pink. I think it matches the store's vibe and looks great.
Whoa, Akina's face is right beside me. She's so pretty, and she smells so good.
Yuki?
Akina. What should I do? I should say something.
You're gonna give me butterflies if you keep looking into my eyes with your adorable face.
Butterflies?
We'll resume when the project succeeds.
A week later, the client highly praised my design proposal and agreed to renew our contract.
You did it, Yuki! I knew I was right about you, you know?
I feel like I'm still dreaming. I never thought the day would come when a company would use my design.
All right, now that the project is completed, I have to give you the special treat as promised.
The special treat prepared by Akina was a celebration party in the office.
Well, let's make a toast to Yuki's first successful project. Cheers! Cheers! Congratulations, Yuki! I saw the final design. It looked so charming.
Thank you.
You're all smiley again.
Akina, I'm not. I was just genuinely happy they liked my design.
But I feel jealous when you show your adorable smile to everyone else.
Huh? What are you?
Yuki Izumi!
Manager? What brought you here?
Stop acting innocent! How dare you steal our client?
I steal your client? I'd never do such a thing.
Oh, shush! You're just a newbie, yet you left us without my permission and stole our client! Don't get cocky!
I think that's enough. If you continue to be harsh on my employee, I'll take you to court.
Huh? Who are you?
I'm the CEO of this company.
Aha! I see it! You quit our company for this young female boss. Did she flirt with you?
That's not it! Don't you dare speak rudely of her!
Yuki!
You couldn't even finish one little chore, and now you have a big mouth!
With all due respect, sir, were you fully aware of his talent as a designer?
What?
I don't think you had any idea of his true talent, since all you had him do was miscellaneous work.
Unlike you, Akina gave me the opportunity for me to work in design.
This contract was something that he obtained on his own, and you accused him of stealing it. If I were a client, I wouldn't want to work with a company like yours.
You brats! You'll be sorry for this!
With the outdated insults, he stormed out of the office in frustration. I'm sorry for ruining the party.
It's not your fault. It's all on that guy.
But I feel so refreshed after being able to talk back to the manager for the first time. It's all thanks to you, Akina. Thank you so much.
I'm the one who has to thank you. If I didn't come across you at that park that night, we might have never had this contract. Besides, I can't stand it when someone belittles the guy I like.
The guy you like? Wait, what? Akina, what did you just say?
Haven't you noticed? I thought I was pretty open about my feelings.
I thought you were teasing me.
After you took care of me and we worked together, I started to adore you more and more. Congratulations, boss! Should we go ahead and start a wedding reception party now? Hey guys, don't make him feel awkward.
Shoot, I forgot everyone was here with us.
Sorry, I told you how I felt in front of everyone in the heat of the moment.
Don't worry. I promise you that I'll be more confident in myself and I'll make you happy, Akina.
Yuki.
This is how I began my relationship with Akina. At work, Akina is as sharp as ever, but...
Yuki, I can't drink anymore.
Akina, we're already at your apartment. Please drink some water. Her drinking habits are the same as ever.
Hey, Yuki, would you like me to teach you some adult stuff again today?
Yes, please. And it seems like I'll never be able to keep up with her.
Huh? Why should I let you match me up with someone that you want me to get married to?
Minato, you're already a college student, aren't you? It's time you started looking. There's someone out there for you.
I'm Minato Yamada. I'm 21 years old and I'm a plain, introverted, nerdy college student. It had been a while since I went back to my parents' house. Yoshiko Takeda, also known as the matchmaking old lady, was also visiting at the same time.
Look, isn't she a beautiful young lady?
Well, sure, but I'm not ready for this.
These things happen because of fate. Her name is Reika Sayonji. She goes to a famous private college. I introduced her father to the woman he married too. She was a nice girl. You go to a good college too. I'm sure you'll be a good match. Hey, you should go on a date with her.
But I tried to refuse, but she didn't listen to me and walked away. Dad, Yoshiko tried to get me to go on a date with someone that she wants me to marry. I turned it down and then she walked away. I wonder if she's okay.
Well, everything is an experience. You should give it a go.
Isn't it strange to go on this date with the assumption that it'll fail? It seems that I had no choice but to go on a date with her. This season's anime is interesting. As long as I have anime and games, I don't need anything else. Real women are so annoying, aren't they? Why on earth do I have to go on a date with this woman? On the day of our date,
I'm Reika Sayonji.
she's so beautiful in person, but she's definitely not a match for me. There's no way she'd like an introverted nerd like me.
Reiko's father is the president of a very successful company. Minato, let's see, has passed the 3rd level of the kanji alphabet proficiency test.
Why did she introduce me like that? There must have been a better way to do it.
I'll leave the rest to you two. I'll be going now.
Wait. She just left us here with this weird vibe? What are we gonna do about this delicate atmosphere? She left way too early, didn't she?
May I ask you a few questions?
What? Oh, no, it's...
What? Can you please clarify? I have another date after this, so I'd like to make this quick.
Oh, I see. I guess this is it then. We're halfway through this date already, and to be honest, I don't care about getting married yet. I'm only here because I was forced to come. There's no way we're gonna match. I'm sure you're more into handsome businessmen types. So, let's call it a night. You can just say that it didn't work out between us.
Really? With that tone? I made time for you. I don't like your attitude.
What? But you said you wanted to make this quick, right? You made it clear to me that our date is just a warm-up for you. I want to go home now.
Yeah, that's right. But you can't just give up before we've even started like you did just now. I've given up my precious time for this, so why waste it and speak to me with that tone?
No, I just don't think we're a good match. And even if we did go out, I think I'd make you unhappy. You wouldn't be able to date someone like me, would you?
How do you know you're not good enough for someone you're not even dating? Or that you'll make them unhappy? You can't know until you've been in a relationship with them. I've changed my mind. I'll stay with you for a while longer so you get a proper chance to talk with me. And then you'll understand what an honor it is to have that opportunity. In a few weeks, you'll be on your knees begging me to marry you.
What? Our date would last longer than I expected. I know I told Yoshiko that I wanted to break it off, but... The next Saturday, Reika burst into my apartment where I lived alone.
Wow, this is your room? There's a lot of pictures in here.
Wait, what? You can't just walk in here without permission?
The door was unlocked, which usually means it's okay to enter, right? There are a bunch of pictures of girls and some vulgar dolls here.
There's nothing sleazy about them. They're my favorite character from that time I was reincarnated as an eraser. The character's called Shoko.
Are you interested in little girls?
No! All nerds aren't interested in little girls.
Well then, let's get going.
Where are we going?
It's obvious, isn't it?
To get to know each other, we need to both recommend a place. I'm sure you'll realize how wonderful I am.
What? You didn't mention any of this to me.
I tried to contact you, but you didn't reply. I assume it'd be okay.
That was just me attempting to ignore your calls so that we didn't have to go on a date.
I have a car waiting out front for us, and I've made reservations at a fancy French restaurant. Please dress accordingly.
What's with this woman? She's ignoring everything I say. Wait, I'm really hungry now. I want something greasy and a lot of it. Let's cancel the French restaurant and take your car to somewhere that I want to go to.
Huh? I'm a regular at this restaurant and forced them to reserve a seat for us when they were fully booked, but if you say so, okay. What? Rundown ramen stall? Is this where we're gonna eat? There's no way I could eat at such a place.
This place makes really tasty food.
Wait, I'm going to talk to my dad.
Your dad? This is my favorite restaurant. Don't be rude to the owner. I will buy this stall for $1 million. $1 million? Hey! Don't buy the stall! I'm selling! Don't sell it! I'll lose my favorite place to eat! The ramen stall was quickly rebuilt into a high-end French restaurant. The next day, she stormed into my apartment again and took me to a classical music concert. She said that she loved classical music.
Isn't the music wonderful? Doesn't it make you feel so relaxed? Well, it seems that it's impossible for you to understand nice music. Maybe next time you can take me to one of those concerts you often go to.
The next day... Hey everyone, let's get the party started! Ah!
What's with this concert?
It's a live performance of an anime song performed by the voice actress Yuma Takashima.
Why are you dancing like that?
It's a ritual. Another time, she invited me to a room in her house.
Normally only servants and family members are allowed to enter this room. But since I've visited your house...
I'm nervous, because this room is too spacious.
Is that so? Your room is small, like a kennel, so I guess your reaction is normal.
That's a normal room for a college student who lives alone.
Your room was only decorated with weird pictures and dolls. You should get rid of all of it and put some nicer things up. Oh, I can gift you some new decorations as a treat.
No, I don't need to.
Don't worry, I've already changed the decorations in your house.
What do you mean? What? Oh my gosh. Where's all my collection gone? Where are my cute figurines?
See? It looks somewhat better than before.
This woman is absolutely outrageous.
Oh, what's wrong? Are you tired from studying? We should go on a healing trip. The trip will give us another chance to get to know each other better. And I'm sure it'll also leave you feeling refreshed and energized.
Your presence is tiring me out. I didn't even have the energy to say no to her, so I just did as she asked.
This hotel is run by my father's friend. It has a swimming pool, a movie theater, and plenty of other entertainment facilities.
Okay. That's amazing.
You seem to get quite tired. I'm sure this trip will help you heal. Besides, I think it's about time you gave me your heart and realized how special I am.
Oh, there's a sacred place for that time I was reincarnated as an eraser near here.
What?
I'm gonna go check it out.
What?
Wow, it's amazing. It's just like in the anime.
Anime, anime, anime! You don't look at me at all. What on earth is wrong with you?
Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away.
That's enough. I'm taking anime away from you so that way you can focus on me.
Don't say that. It's my hobby.
That's no excuse. Have my servants keep an eye on you.
You have no right to do that. The worst days of my life had only just begun. Oh gosh. Seriously? Huh? Dang it! They put restrictions on the internet! I can't watch anime. And they confiscated my DVDs! What right do they have to do all this? The thing that had been my reason for living had been taken away from me, and with it had gone my motivation to do anything. I didn't go to college anymore, and my life had no purpose. So, I was spending a lot more time in bed than usual.
Hey, how is he?
He's pretty depressed. He hasn't left the house in a while.
I guess I overdid it. I never met a man who doesn't look at me at all. All of the men I meet blush at the mere sight of me and then try their best to sweet-talk me. But not Minato. He looked at me and turned down the matchmaking offer in an instant, smiling. I wanted to change his mind and make him understand, but he just got depressed and stopped looking at everything, even me.
A few days later,
My lady!
What's wrong? Oh, by the way, how has he been? I think I've been too harsh with him.
He's not in the house. I can't find him anywhere.
I'll look for him with you. Where is he? Is this because I pushed him too hard? He hasn't had any crazy ideas, has he? Oh my gosh. What should I do? Thinking about it, I wasn't reasoning with him. I was just imposing my will and desires on him. If it were the other way around. Oh, I've gone too far. Could he be? Please be at the secret place where that time I was reincarnated as an eraser.
Where is it, if I may ask?
I'm not sure either. Please look it up for me.
Very well, madam.
I had no way of knowing that they were searching so hard for me.
Oh, there he is! I knew it. I wonder if he'll forgive me if I apologize. When I saw him losing in thought there, my heart hurt. When he spoke about anime, he had a sparkle in his eye. And I was sure that anime was the driving force behind his life, and I tried to take it away from him. I knew you were here. I'm sorry that I made you suffer just to try and please myself. I'm really sorry. I didn't realize that anime was so important to you.
Oh, no. That's fine. As long as you understand.
I'll let everything go back to normal. Please forgive me.
You're awfully honest, aren't you? I'm surprised you're apologizing to me. I get it. Don't worry about it.
And do me a favor, if that's okay with you. I'd like you to keep this Sunday available for me.
What?
I'll send a servant to pick you up on Sunday. What we're doing will be a secret till then.
Understood. That Sunday, I was brought to an anime cosplay event by your servant. What? Oh, what's up with your outfit?
You're finally looking at me. I didn't try to get to know you properly, so now I'm going to try in a different way. What do you think?
Oh, it looks great on you. Honestly, you look beautiful.
Thanks.
The Rika standing in front of me was so attractive that it made me feel embarrassed.
From now on, I'm going to make a better effort to get to know you. So, will you look at me now? I mean, I want to know more about your world.
Oh, of course. It was strange that I found her weirdly attractive, even though she had such an unattractive personality. We've officially started dating now. Hey, Rika, what's with the car?
I talked my dad into turning a limousine into a crazily decorated car with anime characters. What do you think? Isn't it nice?
It's a bit much, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, my love for Kano is second to none.
The young lady's in trouble. I'm sorry. Rika's become a serious anime nerd. She now devotes her life to a certain anime character named Kano. Being her boyfriend is a little strange for me, but I enjoy seeing her enjoy herself.
I'm a 25-year-old salesman called Satoshi Tanaka. On this day, I was at an exhibition trying to sell my company's products. These are our new products. Would you like to try them out? I've been standing up all morning. I'm trying so hard, but I can't seem to sell anything.
Excuse me?
Yes, this is our new product. Would you like to try it out?
No, that's not why I'm here. I'm sorry, do you know where Company ABC's booth is?
Company ABC? I think their booth is at the end of the hallway on the right-hand side.
Thank you so much for your help.
No worries. What, you're not interested in us at all? I kept showing people our products, but I couldn't find any customers who were interested in buying them. I was depressed. This is bad. I can't leave here without selling even one product. I don't think I'm cut out for this job.
Excuse me.
Hey, this is our new product! Wait, why are you here again?
Thank you so much for your help today. Would it be okay if I take a look at your products as well?
Of course! Let me show you.
You were trying really hard to sell them. I can feel the pressure.
I'm very proud of my work. We exchanged business cards and I finished showing her our products.
Well, I'll be in touch with you soon.
I'll be waiting. I'm looking forward to working with you. Kana Segura, buyer. She was beautiful, wasn't she? More importantly, I want to sell her something. In sales, results are everything. I was desperate. A few days later, I didn't manage to sell anything at the exhibition, so I was working extra hard to make up for it. Hello, this is Satoshi.
Thank you for your help the other day. Can we talk business?
What? Are you sure? Thank you so much. I got a call from that beautiful buyer. A week later, I went to Miss Segura's company and closed the deal. Thank you so much for today and for closing the deal so quickly. I look forward to working with you in the future.
I'm looking forward to working with you too.
She's such a nice lady. I was relieved to have finally made a sale. I began visiting Kana's office several times a month. We had a healthy business relationship and kept in touch with each other on our company's cell phones.
I'm sorry, I need to leave the office for a few minutes. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay. Is something wrong? A few minutes later, the cell phone that Kana had on her desk lit up. Wow, her home screen is a wallpaper with Hollywood actors. I wonder if she's seen that new movie that's playing. After a while, Kana came back.
I apologize for keeping you waiting.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, we managed to solve the problem.
That's good to hear. Are you a fan of that Hollywood actor? I saw them on your screen just now.
Oh, did I get mail? Yes, I am. I look at my home screen's wallpaper when I'm working and it comforts me.
They're starring in a new movie, right? Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, they are. I haven't seen it yet, though. Have you seen it, Satoshi?
It was great. A really fun movie.
Oh, really? Did you see it? Did you see their other movie? It was nominated for an Academy Award.
No, I haven't seen that one yet. I learned that we had something in common. We both loved movies. When we finished talking about work, we began talking about movies. It made me very happy. 6 months passed since our professional relationship started with Sana's company. We began chatting throughout our work emails, and my feelings for her began to change. She's a very nice lady, isn't she? I want to get to know her better. But she's my business partner, so I can't mess up our business relationship. Then one day, oh no, I forgot my work cell phone! I need to get in touch with Kana ASAP. What should I do? I had no choice but to call Kana's cell phone from my personal cell phone.
Hello? Who is it?
Oh, thank goodness you answered. It's me, Satoshi from 123 Company. I'm sorry, I forgot my work cell phone, so I called you from my personal cell phone.
How can I help you?
That night, I received a short message on my private cell phone.
Excuse me for messaging you so late. This is Kana Sugiyara. I want to give you my private cell phone number. Are you working on Saturday and Sunday? Take care of yourself. 090-777-XXXXX.
Oh, this is... I thought about her message all night, but I couldn't figure out if she had given me her personal number for an emergency or not. I couldn't decide if she was also trying to flirt with me or not. But going out for at least a meal with her would be nice. The next day, I called Kana's private number. I'm sorry to bother you. Would you like to have dinner with me sometime?
Sure, but is it dinner as business partners? Or dinner as just Kana?
Dinner as Kana. But do you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm happy you asked me out.
Woohoo! That Saturday, we went out for dinner and to watch a movie. Then we went to a bar to have a drink.
Oh, it's almost time for the last train.
Wow, is it that late already? I regret not getting to know you earlier. I should have made more of an effort with you.
What kind of effort?
To show you a new product?
This is a new product. Would you like to try it? Nah, just kidding.
Yes, I'd love to experience it.
Yeah?
I spent the whole night with my new favorite person, Kana. The next morning, when I sobered up, I regretted that I had let my momentum get the better of me.
Well then, I'm going to head to the station.
Kana? Will you go out with me?
I'm sorry. I think we should just be friends.
What? But last night was so much... Did I do something wrong? You mean friends for... I don't want to be that type of friend.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. Please calm down. I'm the one with the problem. I grew up watching my parents fight constantly, so I have no faith in love or marriage. I have no intention of dating anyone.
Ah, I see.
I was so lonely last night. I just wanted to be wrapped up in something warm with someone familiar. I'm sorry.
So you were just using me. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. I felt like I had no choice, so I gave up. In an attempt to forget about Kana, I put all my energy into my work. Of course, as a business partner, I treated Kana as if nothing had ever happened. You've been working very hard lately. Do you want to go out for a drink? I'll buy you one. Thank you so much. I know a nice place we can go to. Went to the restaurant where Kana and I had dinner together. The food was so good, I wanted to go again. That was the only reason.
Oh, Satoshi!
Kana! I'm here with my boss because the food is so good.
I'm here with a friend. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Wait! Let's go to watch a movie sometime. Come on! I aggressively asked Kana to go watch a movie with me. The next weekend... That was such a good movie!
Oh my gosh, it's hard for me to cry when you are crying that much. You have a really honest character.
I'm going to head home. Let's come back together next week. That preview we saw for that new Korean movie looked very interesting. We should watch it together.
You're leaving already? What's the rush?
I didn't want our relationship to become too casual, so I forced myself to leave. Every weekend when we met up, we would decide on which movie to watch next. I took Kana out.
I've always dreamed of eating popcorn at the movie theater. I never buy it because I'm always alone, so I know I won't be able to finish it.
It's a lonely life. Here, you can have all of this one.
No way! Are you sure?
She's funny. After watching a movie, we would go to a cafe to talk about it, and then go our separate ways. One day, after a long date exactly like that, you don't look well today. Did something happen to you?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
Something is definitely wrong with her. Okay, let's go out for a drink then. It's been a long time.
Are you sure?
Of course! I took my time and listened to what she had to say. It turned out she had made some big mistakes at work. No one is perfect all the time.
But I have to do my job well in order to make money to survive alone.
Hey, Kana? You don't have to live on your own.
After seeing how my parents ended up, I'd rather live on my own. The only thing I can rely on is money, so I have to be strong.
I love you, Kana. I don't care how bad you think love is. I love you, and I'll never do anything bad to you. It's okay for you to trust me.
Oh, thank you. I think I might actually be able to have a relationship with you, Satoshi.
Really?
Yeah, you're fun to be with, and I trust you.
Well then, I guess I have to retract your offer to be friends with benefits.
What? I never said that.
That's what it sounded like to me! I hurriedly paid the bill and we went outside. Kana, please go out with me.
Yes, let's do it.
You're a real pain in the butt, but it's one of the reasons I like you.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad I never lost faith in Kana.
I'm Shota, a 21-year-old factory employee. I'm pretty socially awkward. I don't fit in and didn't have any friends in elementary, middle, or high school. Good morning. Morning. I work in a factory. I wanted to choose a job where I had to talk to people as little as possible, and I managed to get one. Good work today. Nice work. I didn't have to talk to anyone, a thing I'm not very good at, so it was a good fit for me without any mental stress. Of course, I didn't have any conversational skills, and I spent my days just going back and forth between work and home. I wish I had a friend to enjoy the weekend with, or a girlfriend. If I could have been reborn, I want to be able to talk like a normal person and live a quality life. If I could do that, I wouldn't have any trouble. Man. But what should I do? Go to a conversation class? Ugh, that's scary. To start conversation class, I would have had to talk to people when I signed up too, so I was blocked in all directions. I found out about hobby friendships and other odd requests in internet forums. Local forum, friends wanted. I'm a socially awkward person who doesn't speak well with others. I'm looking for someone who can join me for a conversation place. Posted by Suzuki, male. I guess there are other people like me. I thought about it for a while and built up the courage to send an email to the poster Suzuki. The next night, Suzuki contacted me and we decided to talk while using the video off function on Skype. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hey, you're Suzuki, right?
I'm sorry. I'm a woman.
Woman?
I'm Sana. I thought it would be safer to register as a man, so I
can't talk to women.
I'm sorry. Then let's end it here.
Wait, but it's a good opportunity, so I'll do my best. I'm so sorry. As Sana apologized desperately, I decided to seize the opportunity. It's nice weather today.
Yeah, it's warm.
Oh my god, I don't know what to say. Talking about games and anime out of the blue was risky, and political and economic news were too rigid. I didn't have anything to talk about in the first place since I only go back and forth between work and home.
Please, tell me more about you. I'll tell you about myself too, so...
Well, I'm Shota, 21 years old. I live in Tokyo. I'm a factory worker and I live with my parents. I went to elementary school in... I'm just spilling out my personal information.
I'm 21 and live in Tokyo too. I'm not very good at talking to people, but I know I need to get over that.
I'm also socially awkward and have no friends at all, but I want to change.
It's good to talk to you, Shota, because we're the same and I know how you feel.
I was scared at first when I found out you were a woman, but I'm glad I found the courage. You are easy to talk to. Would you mind practicing conversation again?
I'd like that too. How about the same time next week?
Yeah, please. It was about 30 minutes. The content of the conversation was poor, but I was filled with a sense of satisfaction at having taken a big step forward. After that, the weekly conversation practice continued, 2 months later.
Do you have a dream, Shota?
I like to build plastic models, and it might be a little hard for me, but I would like to build a family and enjoy it with my kids. That's my big dream.
That's nice. My dream is to do freelance design work. I really don't think a socially awkward person like me is suited for the workplace. Also, if I ever get married and have kids, I want to be able to stay home with them.
Sounds nice. We naturally became friends. I got to the point where sometimes I would think to myself, if I married her for a moment, and a year passed. We still didn't know each other's faces, only voices. It's warm today.
Yeah, the weather is nice. Hey! You go first.
Okay. Do you want to meet up sometime?
I was thinking the same thing. It'd be good practice for us to meet and talk.
We decided to meet at a halfway point, the day we promised. I was so nervous, I got to the meeting place half an hour early. As a landmark, she wore a white dress, and I stood with a magazine. I'm getting nervous. I wonder what kind of girl she is.
Shota?
Yeah, it's me, Shota. Wow, she's cute.
I was nervous and I got here too early. You're early too.
I was nervous too. Well, let's go eat, yeah? We walked into a restaurant, had a meal, and realized it had been almost 3 hours. Today, I could talk naturally like it wasn't me. I guess all the practice we've been doing for the past year has really paid off.
I felt like I wasn't myself either.
I want to spend more time with her. We left the restaurant and walked alone. Time sure flown by.
It was fun.
Hey, would you please marry me?
What?
Oh my god, that's not what I wanted to say.
Well, we're still young, so I'd like to date first as a prerequisite for marriage.
No. I made a mistake. I was going to ask you to go out with me. Would you date me with the intention of marriage?
Yes, I look forward to a long relationship.
I'm so happy. I'm going to cry. You're the first girlfriend I've had in my life.
You're my first boyfriend too. I have a feeling that you and I will get along just fine.
I'd like to spend some more time with you. Would you like to go out for a drink now?
I'm glad to hear that, because I felt the same way.
I'm a socially awkward person, so it's a dream come true for me to have a proposal accepted from someone I like.
I can be who I am with you.
I feel like I'm a little drunk.
Are you okay? Maybe you should take a little rest.
Huh? The next thing I knew, we were in front of a hotel. Huh? I held hands with her for the first time, and she led me to that place. She was surprisingly bold, but I was happy. This means she's okay with it, right? Now that I've come this far, there's no turning back. Santa, now will you please practice that with me?
Okay, sure.
Next morning. Why don't you come visit sometime? I'd like to introduce you to my parents.
Thank you. I'll introduce you to my parents too.
We were in a state of joy and happiness that we had never experienced before. We were socially awkward, but we had made great strides, and it was like a dream. After that, it was our parents who got us into trouble. This is Santa, who I've been dating. She's really sweet and pretty and nice.
I'm Sana. It's nice to meet you.
Hey, Say something, you're being rude. I was angry at my parents for being so cold to her after I saw off Santa.
That pretty girl is your girlfriend? Are you okay?
I was worried about you because you've suddenly changed. Are you sure it's not a marriage scam? That's enough. She's not that kind of person. Later, I went to see her parents too. My daughter distrusts people and never even brings her girlfriends home, so I can't believe she's dating.
Sana, is he trustworthy? Is he deceiving you?
You're both being rude to him. I've changed. We've changed each other.
I can kind of understand how you feel, but after seeing how we're doing, will you please allow us to be together? Then I worked as a different person. I took the initiative to work overtime and save money, and together with the savings I already had, I saved 3 million yen in 3 years. By working, I showed how serious I was about Santa.
Shota.
I've been working hard for the past 3 years to save up. Will you please allow me to marry Santa? Thanks to you, Santa's become a lot brighter. Please, take care of my daughter. My parents also acknowledged that my change was thanks to Santa, and we were then able to marry with dignity. 1 year after the marriage, we had a son, and I was filled with happiness. As for me and Santa's socially awkwardness, maybe he looks like you. He's cute.
Lately, when I go to the park, people start talking to me. I've started exchanging information with other mothers.
I used to only talk to people at work about the bare minimum, but now that I'm a conscious parent, I decided that wasn't good enough. So I started talking to them more. I'm really grateful that I met Santa at the right time.
My name is Hitoshi. I started working after university and at the same time met my first girlfriend. Her name was Miku. We hadn't even been dating for half a year when...
Hey, let's live together.
What? I think it might be better to wait a while. We should get to know each other better first.
I want to stay with you forever, and I want to save as much money as I can so that I can send some back to my parents.
Her sudden request left me a bit confused, but in the end, I agreed to try living together. I was happy to know that she was thinking about having a long future with me. I thought it was nice for her to be thinking so much about her parents, too. I signed our rental contract and arranged for a moving company to start moving our stuff in. Then I paid for everything on the assumption that she would give me back half of the money. It cost me about $2,000, but I was so excited to start our new life that I didn't care. Miku and I had arranged to meet at the apartment the next day, but the time we were supposed to meet came and went, and there was no sign of Miku or her belongings. I called her many times, but she never picked up her phone, so I contacted the moving company.
Oh, we got a cancellation request from that customer last night.
Eh? Miku? Why? I felt like I had fallen from heaven to hell. Miku was nowhere to be found, so I started living on my own in the new apartment. Half a year later... Miku?
Huh?
Miku? Why...
Huh? I think you have me confused with someone else.
I rented an apartment for us because you wanted to live with me, and then you disappeared before we moved in. That was such a horrible thing to do. It was impossible to contact you.
It wasn't me.
Hey, Miku, are you sure you don't know him?
I don't know you. I've told you many times that you have me confused with someone else.
What do you mean? Of course I know you. Miku Tanuma.
What? Her surname isn't Tanuma. It's Ueno.
What? Okay then, show me your ID.
Oh, why should I show a stranger my ID?
Why don't you show him but hide your address? Just prove to him that he's wrong.
No, I don't want to. He's creepy. Hey, let's go.
If you run away, I'm calling the police and reporting you for fraud. You scammed me.
Do whatever you want.
Hey, is there something wrong over here? A policeman was just making his rounds when he overheard our argument and came over. He asked us if everything was okay, so I explained our situation to him. I see. Then I will check her ID instead of you.
No way! Why should I show you my ID?
She was so against showing her ID that it made the policeman suspicious of her. Okay. In that case, could you come with me to the police station? She was against the idea of going, but she had no choice. I was left alone with her new boyfriend, mouths open, looking shocked as she was taken away. What? After the policeman's investigation, Miku was found to have previous convictions for marriage fraud. Her surname wasn't Tanuma or Ueno. That was why she refused to show us her ID. I reported the $3,000 worth of renting and moving costs to the police. She was arrested for fraud and is now in prison. Anyway, I became good friends with the guy who was her boyfriend when I found her again. Eventually, I got married to one of my work colleagues. He gave us $3,000 as our wedding gift. My wife and I laughed, because it was almost like he was paying us back for the money that Miku stole. My name is Takashi. I'm in my late 20s, and I'm unemployed. My reclusive nature made it difficult for me to make any friends in high school. I was so lonely that I dropped out of school. Not having a job meant that I was in charge of doing all the housework.
If you don't work, you don't eat!
I promised my parents that I would help around the house. They spoiled me a lot. Thanks to their generosity, I never became a recluse. But people in my neighborhood often gave me the cold shoulder. It's a beautiful day. Let's grill some soury fish on the barbecue for lunch. Yeah, it's looking good. Huh? Is that Mom?
Wow! What are you cooking?
What? Who are you?
I'm in high school and I live in your neighborhood. I smelled something delicious, so I came over to see what it was.
Oh yeah? A weird girl?
I didn't know fish could be grilled in this way.
Well, usually you would cook it on a grill, but it tastes much better cooked over charcoal.
It smells so good. I could eat several bowls of it. Whoa! It looks so good. It's making me hungry. My stomach is rumbling.
Would you like some?
Are you sure?
I wasn't sure why I made her the offer. I guess I just felt like sharing the food I made with her. This is it.
Ooh! Can I eat all of this?
Yeah, I already put some aside for my parents.
Let's eat! This is delicious. It tastes like my mother's cooking.
Or it tastes like your older neighbor's cooking.
I guess so. My parents both work full-time, so I haven't had a home-cooked meal since I was little. I rarely get to eat a meal like this. Hey, neighbor?
Neighbor? Well, okay, but
Can I come back again for a meal sometime?
I guess.
Yay! Can I have some more?
Yeah. That was how our strange relationship began.
Hey, neighbor. What are you up to?
I'm just making some paper cutouts. It's my hobby. It's called kirigami. I'm unemployed, so I have lots of time for myself.
What? This is a paper cutout? Are you on social media, neighbor? Do you mind if I post this on my Instagram?
I'm on Twitter, but
Then I'll post it on your account too.
I don't think cutouts are that interesting, though. The next day, I started receiving lots of messages on my Twitter account. Seriously? Many people saw Sana's Instagram post and wanted to buy the work I had made.
Neighbor, I've come to visit you again.
Hey, come on in. Sana, thanks to you, people are wanting to buy my paper cutouts.
A lot of people have messaged you, right? Your work is amazing.
Thanks a lot. You have a lot of followers on Instagram.
It may seem strange, but I'm quite popular with the girls in junior high school.
You're very pretty. I'm not surprised you're popular.
Oh my gosh. Praising me won't get you anywhere.
Is she embarrassed?
Besides, it's not my appearance that made me popular. My parents give me plenty of money if I study hard. I buy things that high school students want and post pictures of them online. Then I give away stuff that I don't need anymore. That's how I get more followers.
Is that how you do it?
Still, your house is so cozy. I wonder if this is what it's like for other people to go home. I feel relieved to be here.
It's an old house, so it's very spacious. You're always here, so you must get along well with my parents already. I looked forward to talking with Sana. My relationship with her made me feel like I was a kid again.
I'm hungry. Okay.
But our relationship ended abruptly.
Hey! An unemployed adult male with a high school girl in his house. Do you know how bad that looks? Mom, Takeshi just cooks for me. You keep quiet. If my daughter wasn't a student busy with exams, I'd be calling the police on you.
I'm sorry.
Please don't go near my daughter ever again.
I understand.
I don't want to stay away from him. He did nothing wrong. I'm studying hard, and I'm going to the university of your choice. Don't take my social life away from me. You are out of your mind. The whole neighborhood is talking about you. He's a dangerous, unemployed man who tries to lure high school girls into his house. That's a terrible thing to say.
I couldn't say anything to Sana nor her mother as they walked away. Then, I concentrated on my paper cutting work. I wanted to reassure my parents and make a living for myself, and also to prove my neighbors wrong. I wanted to be a better man so that I could face Sana properly as a grown-up. I tried my best to take advantage of the opportunity that Sana gave me. Time flew by.
Takashi, a kirigami artist who has become popular online, is now holding a solo exhibition.
I began getting work even from overseas. Eventually, I held a solo exhibition. People from my neighborhood began coming to my house to congratulate me. Can I get your autograph?
Can I get one from my friend as well?
I'm not sure where I want to be yet, but I've done as much as I can for now.
Whose boyfriend is that? Whoa, he's holding a bouquet of flowers!
I want to go home.
Takeshi?
Sana!
What? Did you come to celebrate with me?
These are for you. Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you.
And I've been working hard on my paper cutting since you made me popular online. I've even started my own business, so I'm not unemployed anymore. Will you come and eat my homemade food again?
Of course, I would love to.
After that, Sana's parents accepted our relationship. I couldn't believe it. I met Sana and, with a lot of hard work, managed to start my own business. I was happy for the first time in a long time.